What's up, guys? So Gucci, Vinny Prada, man. Fucking Gucci Man is kicking up dust yet again. And you know what I really love and hate about things like this is, everyone is always kind of low key proposing this question every time somebody like Gucci Man goes on a tirade. Is he still sober? Is he off the wagon? And they're all like low key rooting for him to be off the wagon and to go on another tirade and to go, mess up his career again and possibly end up in jail. So it's just true indication of social media vultures just having no sympathy or remorse for anybody, like, come on, guys, drug addiction affects everybody, man. And like, we should not be low key, like, rooting for someone else's demise ultimately. I won't endorse that type of fuckery. I will slander it. And you know what? I could care less. Yeah, this is the biggest platform that hip hop has, the Breakfast Club. I honestly feel like, why should I post this article or do anything but talk about how disgusting it is for the biggest platform in hip hop to basically be kind of self promoting itself through this entire story. And that's all this story is, point blank, period. It is literally the Breakfast Club saying, "Oh, hey, Gucci Man, he basically said, fuck us, you right? But he said it on Charlemagne the God own platform, which is this right here." And a lot of this beef that was manufactured and constructed on club court. And when I say manufactured and constructed, I mean it's kind of like obvious that it's a totally fake BS beef. Because if Gucci Mane really had a problem with the Breakfast Club, he wouldn't sit down with Charlemagne the God, who is 1/3 of the Breakfast Club. I mean, Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee, that's been the Breakfast Club since day one. And so, I mean, why would he go sit down with Charlemagne the God on his own platform and, like, help him promote his thing help him point blank, period, if he has something against the Breakfast Club? Like, Charlemagne the God is the most well known person on the Breakfast Club, really. I mean, you get people who might know Charlemagne the God's face, but they don't really know what he's famous for. They just know they've seen his face. So, I mean, that's why I'm saying that. And you can't do that with DJ Envy. You can't do that with Angela Yee. And so, why not help out the next platform that is in need of help? Why would anybody not want to help out somebody that's in the number 2 spot or in the number 3 spot or in the number 5 spot? Why not shed light on them? Because we all know that in the music business and in the entertainment business, that the people that's number one, or the person that's number one, or the movement that's number one, is not going to stay at the number one spot. That's just inevitable. I mean, as the people grow up and generations change and mindsets become different throughout the generations, then what is valued will inevitably change as well. 15, 20 years, it's not going to be the same gig. You would just hope that, a platform as big as the Breakfast Club would recognize that and encourage that and basically try to, be a role model for what platforms should be in this industry, or in any industry. They should really be trying to help out the next person. And inherently, that is hip hop, right? I mean, you got basically kids that grew up listening to their parents' records, sampling the records, and then making beats off of them. So basically, by using their beats, they are paying homage to a generation that came before them. And then, once that song gets sealed in stone, you have, basically, whoever those guys recommended, they have those those guys who got recommended, they were number one, and then it just keeps going and going and going, and the torch just keeps getting passed on and passed on and passed on. And like, that is the essence of hip hop. That is why it's so beautiful to me, and that is why it should be beautiful to everybody else. People don't see that, then it's all right. Leave it up to a guy like King Smog to point that out. Sounding off, like, comment, and shoot me that sub, man, please.